What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about how you can create a 49er theme team quick and easy. Looking at the level that I'm at right now with my overall, I want to make it very, very clear. A lot of my viewers don't have the same overalls, but they have the same players. And a lot of people shun away from creating a theme team because a lot of the prices are, relatively high for some of the newer cards. But I'm going to show you guys how to take advantage of some of the things that are just free in the game. Power-up passes, things of that nature to kind of help you with upgrading your team and at the same time creating a 49er theme team. First of all, I want to thank all of you 49er fans for welcoming me back. Obviously, I don't have a favorite team, so I was just jumping all over the place. I went to the Raiders, had some fun over there, realized Darren Waller was trash, came back to the Niners now, and we're going to talk about it together, all right? So shout out to all of you guys that came out and helped me make that stream a blast when we started to create this 49er theme team live on YouTube. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the finished product. So before we get started, I'm going to show you guys with the max chemistries, right? Play fake is maxed out. Lockdown is maxed out. We're a 49er theme team, 54 of 50. That's maxed out. Maxed out, not maxed out. I think we're all maxed out right now if you got a 49er theme team, but the sprinter is also maxed out. All right, so these are all the things that we're going to be taking a look at right now. We're going to go over the specifics of it and give you guys an idea of what's going on. Remember this though, guys, this is a real big point of order. When you see the purple background, that's a power-up, right? So you don't have to go and get the max card. If you want a 49er theme team and you want to get the 50 and you want to do it cheap, and you can just go and power up, to a level before you add the last card. You'll be losing some speed, some other attributes, but you'll still get boost to a lot of the other players. And there's also ways to go and get free cards like that Randy Moss from playing the 50 challenges. There's different ways to kind of put together your team. So let's start from the basics, right? The head coach is Kyle Shanahan. All right, we got the uniforms and we got the base stadium. We're going to do it this way because a lot of people didn't understand where the additional 49er chems were coming from. Now, remember this. It applies to every single theme team. You would just be putting your theme team players in this spot. I also want to point out, if you want to use John Madden Coach, that is up to you. I think that John Madden Coach is an absolute joke this year. But if you want to use John Madden Coach and you have an overage, like we're 54 out of 50, so we have 4 spots open and we still have gaps in the lineup. If you feel that you want to do that, go ahead and do it. But he doesn't get a team chem. So you would just be losing that, but you'll get all the additional, scheme chemistries and stuff from him. They took away the fact that he was able to get physical chems to kind of force us to do theme teams this year. All right, so this is 4 by itself. I just want to make sure we point it out, and that goes for any theme team, not just a 49er theme team. And make sure you apply this to whatever you want. It's just that I'm going to give you guys what I'm doing, what I did for my team. That doesn't mean that you have to do the same exact theme team. You can make any theme team you want, but this is just the way that you should go about doing it. So now, with everything else there, I know you guys see Jim Thorpe there. I just had to put him on the team, guys. I know a lot of you guys are like, yo, G-Bio, why is he there? Bro, I told you guys I was going to do it. Just because of the way his outfit is, bro, the dude's pants open. Yo, dude, he's ready to go see your moms. It's hilarious. So I brought him on the team. I'll talk about him later to let you guys know how he is. But my specialists, you'll see that I have Michael Strahan in there and Lawrence Taylor. I snuck them in. No team chems, all right, guys? You can always sneak in a couple players. Everybody does not have to play for your theme team, okay? Going over here to special teams, we got the Mitch over here, Wisnowski, okay? Tyler Bass is still there. He's pretty solid. Reggie Bush and Barry Sanders, kick returner, punt returner. It's better to have running backs as returners instead of receivers or cornerbacks because those receivers and cornerbacks are more than likely to fumble a lot more often, I should say, than opposed to actual running backs. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, all right? Most of you guys were there. You saw what was going on. So everybody here, I believe, right, is going to be a 49er. So what happens is this, right? This is where it gets very, very interesting. When I used the Raiders, I actually had other starters in like certain positions. Like I had Michael Strahan at right end, and it took away from the Raiders chem, obviously, because he only played for the Giants. With this situation right here, the way the Niners theme team is right now, you can pretty much have everybody filled up because EA Sports just keeps giving out Niners. So they're all over the place, and you can have different variations of the cards. I don't really care how you guys do it. You just have to make sure that you understand. It is very, very simple, right? If you can't afford a certain card, and you see it, you see like the purple things that I have here. Like, look, my Fred Warner. I'm not going to spend money on a Team of the Year Fred Warner. I just need the actual team chemistry. So I'm not going to go through all that. Like, he's not going to see my field. He can't even sniff my field. So why would I spend for that? You see what I'm saying? I just need him for the 49er chem. So when I go over the fact, when I'm saying is quick and easy, you can just search the power-ups of these players that you see that are purple outlined, put them in your lineup. You will get the, the team chemistry. And then after you get the team chemistry and you're at 50 of 50, then you can start upgrading. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. So for instance, right, Taylor Mays' power-up, Ricky Jackson, Patrick Willis, all these power-ups are dirt cheap. Jimmy Ward. Some players I just got the full, limited, but that's a redux, but that's a full limited, so it's not a power-up. But Namdi, Rod Woodson, all of these guys that are purple backgrounds, bro. And then obviously my, you got to remember, your team captain gets you a decent amount of chemistries for whatever team that it is. So this guy right here is giving us like 5 or 6? Yeah, we're getting 6 from this guy. So keep that in mind. Your team captains give you a whole lot. So obviously choose wisely and get that stuff done. But with the actual power-ups, like I said, if you're just starting from scratch, that would be the best way to do it so that you fill in all the players that you're going to want. And then as you get coins, you start to actually upgrade it. Like it was one guy that we were, I was having a conversation with, and he was saying, I have my cards almost powered up all the way. I'm just missing the final cards, but my theme team is full. That's a smart guy because now other players are going to get the benefit of the +2 speed from the 49er chem or whatever team chem he has. And once you get the top cards, you're good to go. But you're getting that +2 speed because you're maxed out with that. So that's a very, very important thing that I wanted to make sure you guys understood. You can get involved and start to boost your team up without actually spending a whole lot of coins to start. Eventually, you're going to have to spend something to get the bigger cards, the Shermans, the Vernon Davis, these guys. You're going to have to spend for it or use power passes. All right, that's another option because you guys probably, many of my viewers right now, you guys are probably maxed out at MUT level 90. So you got that 97 overall power pass. Maybe you're utilizing it in a way where it's going to help your team right now. I don't know. You guys haven't given me a lot of feedback from what you've been doing with it. I think a few of you guys said you use it on Deshaun Watson. But if you can build your team up with those power passes, you get a decent amount. Use them. Just make sure that it's the most expensive player at the time. So you guys can pretty much get an idea what I recommend you guys do. You can still see I have an open spot right here for another, you could probably go Dre Bly, whoever. But I don't really need to do that right now, obviously, because I'm so much over the 50. We got 4 spots over, so we're pretty good right there. But just take a look at all of this, do a screenshot, let me know how it compares to your Niner theme team. And what you did differently, what players you used different. I think a lot of you guys said you like Ahmad Brooks. I don't really care for Ahmad Brooks. I love me some Ricky Jackson. I know he's outdated, but I just love the way he plays. And he's one of those guys that, although his numbers are not really high because, he's been out for a long time, he just does stuff. He's very, very similar to Lawrence Taylor with the blocks, the minimum of 90 and all those things. He just does stuff, bro. I don't know. You guys are telling me all this Ahmad Brooks stuff. Like, I know he's faster and stuff. I just feel better with Ricky Jackson, for those of you guys that were asking about that situation. All right. So now, all that said and done, Nick Bosa, whatever, his redux was pretty cheap also. That 94 overall is going for like 100 and something K. Very, very cheap. So most of these cards, like I said, with the exception of Richard Sherman and Vernon Davis, were very, very cheap. All right, everybody else is cheap. Larry Allen, all these guys, they were cheap. So you guys can go ahead and do that. Again, take note of the purple stuff. Take note of the purple stuff. See what's there, see what's going on, and see exactly how, we're going to be able to go ahead and do this, because this is very, very important. Okay, this is extremely important with the way that you go ahead and build it. I need you guys to kind of focus and understand exactly what's going on. Quentin Nelson, the dude is not obviously a 49er, and that's why I'm pointing it out. I'm making sure that you guys understand, right? It's very, very simple. When you start to look at your theme team and understand, some players are not going to be that good on your theme team. Like, say if I started Randy Cross, there's a lot of psychopaths out there that, run a 49er theme team, and you'll actually start Randy Cross. Why would you do that? He's not as good as Rodney Hudson right now. And I know Rodney Hudson's a Raider or whatever. I could probably even sell him and use the other Green Bay Packer, center instead of holding on to Rodney Hudson, because I think I think I bought him, right? Let me see. What did I do there? Or did I get him for free? No, I got him for free. I got him for free. He was my free team standout. So yeah, I can't do nothing with him anyway. He would be a nat. Does that really matter? Can I put him in a set and get something from it? It is what it is. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. It's just something that you guys should understand. Certain players are going to play better than the player that is actually on your theme team. Don't be nervous about that. You still have space to create certain things. You still have space to add other players as backups and stuff like that. So it's not that big of a deal. Like you'll see, I kept Lincoln Kennedy. Now, are there better right tackles? We can argue yes. We can say yes. But I just didn't feel like getting rid of him. I'm like, why? Why would I get rid of him right now? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. But, McGlinchey hasn't gotten an upgrade in a while, so I didn't want to go back to that route. But I can always go and get whoever the top right tackle is and add him in and still have spacing. You know what I'm saying? You can still have spacing with it and know that you have enough, like I said before, to add to your theme team. So just don't make it a point to only add your players, because that really will hurt you. Like your run game, if you only put Niners in your offensive line, like I was doing like 4 or 5 months ago, you're going to get smashed up by the defensive side of the ball. And everybody's going to laugh. It's going to be a joke. You need to have big linemen out there. You need to have these guys that are brawlers that just go out there and just grab somebody by the face mask and throw them into the ground. You need to do that. That is a necessity. All right, so just make sure that you guys are aware of that situation right there. So you guys can easily take a screenshot of what's going on with this situation here. More than likely, you're going to probably have similar players with what's there. Alan Lazard, like I said, it's because of the Moss action that he's there. I don't know what's going to happen. Like once Calvin Johnson drops, this guy is gone. It's not like I'm not going to be like, Lazard, because he goes so like this dude's going to be gone. And also, EA Sports has been tuning the game up to the point where it's disgusting as of late. So there's been a lot more predetermined animations, one-on-one with 6'5" receivers going up against 5'1" corners. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on. We're going to talk about that as well. But I wanted you guys to see the full product. Now, before I let you guys go, I know you guys were asking a lot about Jim Thorpe. I only played a couple games with him. Is he that much different than Bo Jackson? No. You know what I'm saying? Is he breaking a lot of tackles? No. But he just moves different and he has the cool helmet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it's not like a big deal where I'm definitely going to keep him or whatever. Trust me, guys. I don't want to get the, other little tiny running backs. I want the big power backs at least because I have Reggie Bush as a receiving back. And then obviously we have Barry Sanders who gets any team's chem. So we have him out there also with the 49er chem. And then Randall Cunningham is our starter. A lot of you guys have been vouching for Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't want to go that route because I'm going to lose a lot of speed. The big thing about Randall Cunningham, like the dude has 96 speed and he also has everything else that I need. So, I can move around. I can throw the ball in the run. I could do a lot of weird stuff, get out of, really, really precarious situations while dudes are sending 2 or sending 1. I can, always have that threat. So I think the mobility of him is a lot better used in the game overall right now in the state of the game. So I just wanted to make that very, very clear with you guys. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got for you guys right now. Take a screenshot, take a look at it. Let me know what players you had out of position that I don't have here, and let's talk about it. But I thank you guys so much for welcoming me back to the 49ers. We're going to have a good time, man. It is what it is. Also, before I let you guys go, yeah, Uncle Vern, he's just way better than Darren Waller in this game. He's just way better. It's not even a question about it. He's just way better. Like, it's not... It's so much night and day, bro. Like, it's really outrageous. I don't know what we need to even talk about. Like, it's night and day, dude. It's ridiculous. So I would definitely, take a look at it if you would like, see what's going on. Also, Richard Sherman at 6'3" with 98 speed is perfect. He's perfect, bro. Like, I know I would love him at the 99, but it's fine where he is because he would be too much of a glitch if you just gave him 99, 99. But I'm going to tell you right now, he goes out there, he makes plays. And he's one of the stronger, corners in the game at an 80 strength. So he can press you into the ground, and so can Nnamdi. So it works out a little bit better with those two guys. But that's pretty much what I have for you guys right now. Again, I want to thank you guys for welcoming me back to the 49ers Theme Team Club. I'm going to see you guys soon. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Until next time, one love, y'all.